An asshole is an asshole is an asshole. Do you ever have a day where it seems like assholes just appear from everywhere all day long? Here's my own personal definition of an asshole with a few examples from my own life where I definitely felt certain people definitely fulfilled the requirements of an asshole. Perhaps some of you have had similar experiences with similar type people. So here's my definition. An asshole is a rude, selfish, and self-centered person who acts as if they're the only person on the planet. They assume it's their world and they're entitled to do whatever they want, whenever they want, and do it to whoever they want to do it to, regardless of how it may affect anyone else. Courtesy is not a word in their vocabulary, and giving is a one-way street that always leads directly back to them. Some days I feel like an assembly line worker in an asshole factory as I watch one asshole after another just roll on by. You seriously have to wonder, are some people just naturally born that big of an asshole? Or did they put in a lot of time and effort to achieve that status? There should be a test for assholes. If you pass the test, then you're given an ID card with your picture on it that says you are a card-carrying certified asshole. So when you meet somebody, you can just hand them the card so they know beforehand they're going to be communicating with an asshole. Here's some examples from my own life of assholes. A guy cuts me off as he comes within inches of my car. When I honk my horn, he responds with a fuck you as he gives me the one-finger salute. I am so very sorry, sir. I must have missed the road sign with your name on it that says this was your very own private highway. A guy is driving a pickup truck speeding through the parking lot. He almost hits me as I'm walking. I yell, slow down. He responds, you got a fucking problem, motherfucker? Assholes and pickup trucks just naturally seem to attract each other. Reminds me of a joke. What does a pickup truck and hemorrhoids have in common? Answer, sooner or later, every asshole gets one. A large percentage of drivers who speed, tailgate, or cut you off are driving SUVs, 4x4s, or some other gas-guzzling monstrosity, usually with extra large tires. Why doesn't some car manufacturer just make a vehicle called Asshole and then advertise one size fits all? Men who buy the above-mentioned vehicles, you could save a lot of money by just buying a penis pump or some of those pills that make your dick bigger. Most license plates consist of 7 characters, so asshole is absolutely perfect for many drivers. I just have this theory that the bigger the tires, the smaller the penis. You can actually tell the size of a man's penis by the type of vehicle he drives. If he drives a gas-saving compact, penis size 6 to 7 inches. If he drives any car with loud mufflers and tinted windows, penis size 4 to 5 inches. If he drives an SUV, 4x4, or pickup truck, penis size 2 to 3 inches. If he drives an SUV, pickup truck, or something like that with extra large tires, penis size 1 to 2 inches. Any vehicle with one of those horns that sounds like a train whistle, well, his penis size, magnifying glass required to determine size. It gives me immense joy when someone is tailgating me, then speeds around me, cuts back in front of me, leaves me in the dust. Then I pull up beside them sitting at the next traffic light and just look at them and give them a big grin. I'm in the dollar store, walking toward the only checkout that has an empty line. I have one box of raisins. A guy with a full cart is also heading toward the same destination. He sees me and my one box of raisins and immediately speeds up to assure himself that he arrives there before I do. Once there, this asshole has the balls to tell the cashier that he'll be right back because he forgot one item. But, however, revenge is sweet. I go to another checkout line and get waited on immediately. Asshole shopper returns to his line only to find they are changing cashiers in the cash drawer. He has to wait, so he's pissed. I have already paid for my one box of raisins, so I open the box, and as I walk by him, he's still waiting in line. I hold out the box and say to him, "Care for a raisin?" He responded to my gesture by suggesting that I have some fun with myself. He enthusiastically told me to go fuck myself. I'm watching a baseball game on TV. A foul ball is hit down the left field line. It is fielded by the ball girl, who immediately tosses it gently toward a little boy in the first row. But before the eager young fan can grab his souvenir, an outstretched glove appears out of nowhere and snatches the ball in mid-flight. It's an adult male, and after he catches the ball, he retreats back to his seat a few rows back as he's doing a victory dance. The camera immediately cuts away, but hopefully it cuts away because the cameraman didn't want to show the surrounding fans beating the shit out of this asshole. A lady has 2 bags filled with groceries in her shopping cart. As she gets to the exit door, she suddenly stops, removes the bags, and leaves the cart right in the middle of the doorway. She then proceeds to her car, leaving myself and a few others to walk around her abandoned cart. I felt obligated to do the right thing, so I took the cart and followed her to her car. When she got in the front seat, I left the cart directly behind her vehicle, and then I walked away. She put the truck in reverse and hits the cart, then jumps out of truck and with a few curse words shoves the cart out of the way. As I watched from a distance, I couldn't help but feel like a Boy Scout who had just did his good deed for the day. I hold the door open for you. Many times I've done this, and you don't even say thank you. Yes, you're absolutely right. The only reason I got up this morning was to be at this exact spot at this exact moment, just to hold this door open for your sorry, ungrateful ass. I'm stopped in traffic, and I let you enter the traffic line ahead of me as you're coming out of a parking lot or a driveway or something like that. You don't even do a thank you wave. As you pull in front of me, I can clearly see your license plate. It says asshole. This has happened to me numerous times. I'm having a conversation with someone when another person walks up and without even saying excuse me begins to start a conversation with the person I am talking to. Hey, asshole, do you see me standing here talking to this person? I'm walking into a casino door. I push the handicap button, then move aside so this elderly lady behind me could enter. However, a guy behind her walks in front of her and enters the door as he steps in front of her. He could at least say, "Excuse me, ma'am, but I'm cutting in front of you because I'm a card-carrying certified asshole." Parking lot crosswalk leading to the front door of the store. Many drivers stop to let pedestrians cross, while some assholes actually speed up, as to say, "Go ahead, motherfucker, I dare you to step into the crosswalk." This one particular guy looked like an asshole before he even did anything, and within a few seconds totally confirmed that assumption. He empties the contents of his shopping cart into his car, then turns and shoves the cart toward the opening of the cart corral, about 10 yards away. His aim was off, and given the downhill slope of the parking lot, the cart picked up considerable speed. He could have easily chased after it, but instead just stood there and watched as the cart crashed into a parked car at the bottom of the lot. Then he gets in his car and drives away. This is the kind of person that if somebody did this to his car, he would be furious and be yelling, "I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass because you're an asshole." He'd be doing that to somebody else, yelling that to somebody else. Some grown men still live in that "I'll kick your ass" high school mentality. A lot of people say respect your elders. I say bullshit. Respect them only if they deserve respect. They're no different than anybody else, young or old. Just because you lived X amount of years doesn't mean you automatically get respect. You can be 90 years old and still be an asshole. So, is anybody that I mentioned up there on your list of assholes, or do you have your own personal list? Thanks for listening. Appreciate your time.